Welcome to another episode of the Forex Ultimate Trading Championships. My name is CJ Dup, I'm your host, and yes, it was another exciting week. From a trading point of view, the indexes continue to crash. Some more pound volatility created some excellent trading action, and yeah, our leaders are. There's been some action in the top 10, which is opening up opportunities for those lagging behind to maybe sneak in and get one of those prizes. But yeah, let's quickly have a look at what you can expect in today's episode. Today we will be covering all the action from the Ultimate Trading Championships Week 5. We announce the new Trader of the Week winner. We look at setups to watch by a team of traders, and some action from our Discord trading room, as well as we welcoming a new captain to our trading room. The Ultimate Trading Championship is brought to you by the FX Price Action Setups community and powered by IFX Brokers. All right, before we jump into the action, I'd just like to share a little something with you guys. But before I do that, I just want to clear something up. I don't work for IFX. They are the sponsors of our event, but I am an independent trader. And they didn't ask me to share this with you guys. I'm sharing this because I think it's a really good thing for new traders to know about. And that is the IFX Trading Academy for people with accounts with them. It's a really great online tool for developing traders. I started working through this academy, and I think it's an excellent tool for new traders. So yeah, I think you need a $250 account to have access to this full trading academy, and yeah, just looking through some of it, it's really well constructed. Everything from beginner to advanced. So check that out if you guys want. And also I'd like to mention that IFX have introduced ECN accounts. We did talk to them about their spreads, and they introduced these ECN accounts. I think it's $6 commission per lot with raw spreads, which is up there, if not better than the best in the world. So getting spreads like that and all these other benefits, IFX really has stepped up the game. So congratulations to them, and I thought I would share that. And I'd like to just stress again, they didn't ask me to do this. I'm doing this because I really think this is a great tool, and those spreads are really amazing. I've already moved all my accounts to them. So I just thought I'd share that with you guys. And on another point, I did mention that we are going to make a big announcement this week in this video. Unfortunately, I couldn't sort out the details quite just yet, but hopefully a little bit later in this week, we'll be announcing. We'll be making the announcement. It will be in regards to training. We are trying to create a free training program for traders, but we haven't quite cleared up the details. But keep an eye on the website or subscribe to our newsletter, so you'll be the first to find out once that is released. All right, guys. But yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's jump into the action. All right, looking at the statistics from week 5 in the Ultimate Trading Championship, we had 3 traders getting eliminated this week, so we've got about 60 active traders remaining. The biggest trade of the week was done on the S&P 500, and it was a 2.8% gain. The biggest dollar trade for the week was a massive $604,000 trade by our current leader, Wayne Trade, also on the S&P 500. So we'll find out later if that trade was actually the trade of the week. Remember, trade of the week is not about how much money you back, but about the percentage move that you catch on the trade. Obviously, the biggest percentage gainer for the week is also Wayne Trade with that massive trade on the S&P 500. So clearly, he should be the leader. He should stay the leader for the week. We gave away 8 weekend strikes. Now remember, the weekend strikes are for traders, holding on to big losses. And those members that got weekend strikes, Sweet K, Robinhood, Anele, Menzi, Denny, Wana Digital, Raymond and Saji. Unfortunately, Sweet K and Raymond Barocco, they had their 3rd strike, so they've been eliminated. I'm personally really sad to see Raymond go. He's been a real active member of our trading community. Yeah, sorry to see you go, Raymond, but better luck next time. This first event was a bit of a trial run for us, for FX price action setups, and I think also for the traders. But it'll prepare us, and I think traders will be more ready for next year's events, when we hopefully will have bigger events next year. But yeah, thanks for those guys. Unlucky that they were eliminated, but thanks for competing. And yeah, there's been quite a few other strikes that we gave out as well, and we'll have a look at that in a second. Just looking at the top 10 trades for the week, I did say I wanted to give the percentage moves for the top 10 trades, but that was a bit difficult for me to code. So we're just going to stick with the biggest trades for the week. And as you can see there, the one that stands out head and shoulders above the rest is this massive trade by Wayne Trade, $604,000 on the S&P 500, shorting it this week. 80 lots, which is quite risky or quite big, but a huge trade. And I think Wayne's biggest competitor right now in the competition is himself. I can confirm that Wayne did get a strike this week, so unfortunately Wayne is on 2 strikes now. So that opens up the door a little bit for the other traders. One more misstep by Wayne and he can be eliminated. The second biggest trade, also by Wayne Trade, we see Andre Florin, I think last week's second place trader, is also on the board there a few times. And then Lucid, Denny, Drewman and David also there on the weekly top 10 trades. Looking at the top 10 movers, the biggest gainer percentage-wise is Wayne Trade, which is, just tells you how consistent he is. He's already got $1 million in his account, and he still managed to make the biggest percentage gain. Big gain by ForexUTC, another good week by Lucid and Andre. So we're definitely seeing the leaders, consistently making these gains. Yeah, so there's we see Raymond. Unfortunately, Raymond and Sweet K, they had good weeks, but they were holding on to losing trades, so they've been eliminated. Yeah, Cebu in there, Hood Billionaire FX. Yeah, so these are your top 10 weekly movers. But yeah, massive week again for Wayne Trade. But yeah, let's have a look at the final standings, or at the standings for the end of week 5. And here's our leaderboard. As we can see here, Wayne Trade is still in the lead, 1,500%. So he's on, over $1.5 million, $1.6 million in his account. Andre with a 500% gain. There's a bit of daylight between the first and second place. And then Lucid coming in third place with 136% gain. But what is interesting to note here, a couple of things. Wayne Trade and Andre both are on 2 strikes, which means it really opens the door for these for the lower traders to get in. Even Robin Hood here is currently in 4th place. He's holding on to 75% losses. It looks like he's stopped trading in the event, so he should be eliminated by the end of this week. So all these people will move up. So the door's definitely open. It's still anyone's game. Like I say, just one mistake by these guys, and they will be eliminated. Wayne actually had he dropped about 17% in one day, while he was holding on to the big S&P winners. So, from a tactical point of view, if he just closed a bit of his S&P gains, he could have offset that big loss, and he could have avoided that strike. So we'll see if tactically what he does now, if he's just going to sit back or if he's going to continue trading aggressively. Lucid is quite impressive. He's only done 12 trades and he's lying in 3rd at the moment, only with 1 strike, so he's rather safe. FX with a great week, jumping 10 places, and Dana FX jumping 4 places. Other than that, the top 10 is pretty much unmoved this week. But yeah, like I say, it's still anyone's game, and 2 weeks to go. We'll see if Wayne Trade and Andre can manage to steer clear of any more strikes. Yeah, so good luck to all these guys, and let's see how the next week pans out. But now let's quickly have a look at the trade of the week and see who won trade of the week this week. Yeah, congratulations to Wayne Trade for winning this week's Trade of the Week. Wayne's doesn't seem to be afraid taking size and shorting and holding on to these indexes while they're crashing. I think it's really brave. I would be really scared to keep shorting these indexes at these levels. But yeah, another great trade by him and a massive $600,000 gain there for Wayne Trade. All right, guys. But next up, we're gonna quickly have a look at some setups by a team of traders to watch out for next week. Enjoy. Right, yeah, that brings us almost to the end of this episode. But before we move on to some of the action for my trading room, part of the reason I started this trading community, is to try and help other traders, but also to try and identify new traders to bring into the team. And I'd like to officially welcome one of those traders and thank one of those traders, Matt, FX Patriot. Those of you who've been following some of the videos, you would have seen his name pop up quite a bit in the before and after photos. Matt's been, contributing really great setups to our trading room, and that has, allowed us to identify him, upgrade him to captain status in our trading room, which means you'll have, more, you'll have access to more channels in our trading room and be allowed to contribute a bit more. So yeah, we're actually looking forward to working with you, Matt. Congratulations. If anyone else, wants to be part of the team, just join our trading room, start contributing. This is how we identify the new traders, and ultimately, this opens up the door to other possibilities. I've got a private trading fund that we trade on, and we're looking for new traders to trade on there. The brokers that we work with, they got publicly traded funds, and they're always looking for new traders to join on there. So this is a stepping stone. Becoming captain. You could be upgraded to general, and then eventually become a fund manager. But yeah, thank you, Matt, and congratulations on reaching captain status. So yeah, we actually just made this official. Matt has been upgraded to captain status, which means his charts will be shared with everyone. So again, congratulations there. And yeah, this is actually our trading room. As you guys can see, it's quite nicely sorted. We got all our charts channels on the side here, and yeah, we're just gonna finish off this video quickly with some before and afters and some action and some trades taken on our trading room. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, good luck and happy trading.